Well, good morning. Last night, it was a nice night, to be fair. It rained a little bit. Thankfully this morning, as you might be able to hear on the microphone, it's windy. Hopefully try the tent off a bit. But yeah, thankfully it's windy because it's getting rid of the midges. The little baby, she slept well. We went to sleep about 12:30, and I woke up about, I was stirring about 5:30. I woke up about 5:30 and then dozed back off. And then it's about 7:30 now. 8:30, so we've been stirring for about an hour. I've been kind of awake about an hour, so woke up about 7:30. The sun's been out. It's gone back in again. But no, it was a nice night. She said she's had a nice comfortable night. It's been warm enough. I'm sure she'll tell you this in a minute. But she's just in the tent at the moment. I've just came out. But yeah, it's nice evening, except for the midges and the wet. We've got wet feet, wet shoes, so I think we're going to put the wet socks back on, wring them out a bit, put the wet socks back on. It's going to be minging, I know. Go back down to the car, and then when we get to the car, dry our feet off with that little towel again, and then put the dry socks on with fresh shoes, trainers, and then get home. It's not going to be a massive hike back. Downhill should be a lot easier. But yeah, all good in the hood. Ted's still standing at least, and she's happy. Nice, relatively flat pitch. I didn't notice any incline or decline. It was quite nice. I mean, she slipped into me a little bit through the night, but there was no problem with it. She didn't end up on top of me or anything. So yeah, nice to wake up to this morning. It's not cold, it's not warm. What temperature is it? It's 9 degrees at the minute. It's going to be a high of 12 today, so pretty much similar to this. But anyway, I'm going to get the kettle on and see if we can find somewhere to sit and have a brew and a chat. Well, we're just sitting having our coffees. This happens to be take 2, because the last one, the audio didn't work, did it?
No, the sound didn't pick up.
Yes, so it's never as good the second time round, I don't think. But anyway, how was your night?
Warm.
Warm enough. How was your airbed? Was it comfortable enough?
Yep.
Hard enough and soft enough? Sleeping bag?
Really warm.
Did you use the blanket, the one Tigris down blanket?
The one that you put on top of it?
Yeah.
I didn't take it off.
You didn't take it off?
No.
Excuse me, but you're toasty warm though, were you?
Yeah. I had to move my hot hands, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because I had some at my one at my leg and then one further up at my hip. And after around 30 seconds, I was taking them off because I got too hot. Because you get quite hot quickly in there.
Yeah, the tent warms up quite quickly being so small, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially with there being 2 people in there.
Yeah, and then you've got a thick, the Rab Ascent 700, which has got a 700 downfill, which makes it good for down to -9. So, and it definitely didn't get down to -9 last night, did it? I think it got down to about 6 again last night.
It was really nice. The midges were a bit bugging though.
Yeah, so we're grateful this morning for the wind. Because it's blown the midges away, but they were horrific last night, weren't they?
Yes, we couldn't come. We were trapping ourselves in the tent, or at least I was most of the time.
Yeah.
Which I think you were filming a little bit last night, weren't you? And when I was in the tent.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think you were. Food or something.
But yeah, we had to retreat to the tent, didn't we? Because
Yeah, so I was kind of trapping myself away from the midges.
Yeah.
So.
yeah,
Because
they can
I've already
definitely break the
got
camp.
lots of spots on my face.
Mhm.
Got some on my eyes.
The midgy ones have cleared up actually. Little midgy bites.
The ones
No,
around
that's
here,
gone.
isn't it?
That's gone.
Just my actual spot under this eye. Yeah.
So yeah, we had to retreat to the tent because of the midges. But other than that, it was a pleasant camp, wasn't it? It was lovely. You were warm. Oh, hello, Mr. Bumblebee. Oh, where is he?
On my leg.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Did he just come and say hello?
Yeah.
Well, this must be take 3 now because I ran out of memory again, didn't I? Just careful you don't eat that bag.
No.
So I finished my coffee now anyway. The bumblebees disappeared. Came in to say hello, didn't he? And he's disappeared off to make some more honey. Well, I finished my coffee. I don't know if you said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm going to eat my cinnamon
finished
bun.
mine.
My sticky cinnamon bun. You've got the crepes, haven't you? You've got crepes. So yeah, I think we're going to finish our breakfast. Dry off the tent, just a little bit of moisture on the top of the fly sheet, get the sponge out, wipe that over and start packing down.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to say?
Well, there was a really nice tiny bit of sunset last
Oh
night.
yeah, a little bit. Let me just show you the view here. So this is what we've woken up to, but the sunset was just about over there, just over these hills here. There was just like a little break in the clouds. I don't know if I got a picture. If I did, I'll put it in now. But yeah, there was just a little break in the clouds there, and that's pretty much the weather this morning as well. We've got
You might not be able to see the sunset.
sunset now. We've got our socks drying out a little bit to put on to go back down to the car.
Then we've got
But yeah, that's pretty much the weather.
dry ones for.
Yeah, and
the
we're
car.
saving the dry ones from last night to put back on when we get in the car, aren't we?
Yeah,
So
and we've got
warm,
dry
feet.
shoes.
It doesn't matter how wet we get when we go back, does it? We can just get warm and dry when we get in
Put
the
shoes
car.
on the radiator. Got the shoes in the car.
Yeah, we've got our shoes in the car, haven't we? So we're going to be nice and warm.
Oh.
There's no need for you concerned viewers to worry about us because we're safe and we're warm, aren't we? You happy? Yeah? Oh, you got your gloves on now, haven't you? Were you happy? Had a really good camp. We're safe, we're warm and we're alive, aren't we? So I'm gonna get myself another coffee, I think. Have my sticky cinnamon bun, wipe the tent down, pack up and get out of here.
A bun or both of them?
Both of them.
Or both buns?
Right. Onwards and upwards, yeah? Or onwards and downwards, because we're going down this time, aren't we? See you in a minute? Yeah, see you in a minute. As you've seen in the last few videos, we've got the Durston X-Mid 2-man tent, but if you come in, what we've got, I've done a few mods on it. So I've added this extra guy line here, and there's one down here, and then one on each side at the bottom, and then this one was black before, and the amount of times we've tripped over it, so we've just switched this one out for a brighter one. It's reflective, so you can still see it when you've got your head torch on when you go for your wee. But yeah, we've switched that one out and added these ones. But this little trekking pole hack here is so if you go from this little guy out point, wrap it around the handle once and then down to your peg, it pulls this out. Let me just show you. And obviously I've added this little line lock as well. So as you can see, without that pole, it's all saggy there. So put the trekking pole on, and it just brings it up and brings it out, so as it gives you just a little bit more room. And then on this cam, if you come back in, with this one, all I've done is I've put this through the trekking pole, because when I guide that out down low, it was pulling this, they were working against each other, so this one was pulling this down. So just to keep it nice and tight, I just put the trekking pole through it. So yeah, after those little mods, I think what we're going to do now is pack the tent up and then start heading down. Yeah, hopefully it's less breezy down there. What's that? Well, I don't know what that was. Anyway, like I say, we're going to get out of here now and head back to the car. Hopefully the rain will hold off. There's none forecast, but the clouds behind you do look rather dark. Anyway, we're going to head off. That's us done for another one. We're just going to start heading down now. We're all packed up. You got your bag on, haven't you? Is it lighter now, or is it not? Or just the same?
It's like a tiny bit
Tiny
lighter.
bit lighter. You can't really tell. Well, you've got a litre less water, so there's a kilo off. And we've eaten a lot of the food.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was all dried food though, so there's not a lot of weight there. But yeah, so we'll start heading down. But what have you got to do?
A magician said he was going to leave on 3. Uno, dos, poof! He left no trace.
That's right, guys. As she said, leave with no trace. Just some, maybe just some flat
Grass.
and take away with you
Only memories.
only memories. So far so good with the rain. We've got a little
Daddy,
sponge.
we also left a little bit of toothpaste, but that's fine.
We've got a little sponge. We've dried the tent off. We've packed it away. We'll get back. We'll air it out. Sorted. There's been no more drone footage up here today because it's just been too windy, hasn't it, baby?
Yeah, it's suddenly calmed down quite a lot.
Yeah, still too windy for Dippy though, isn't it?
Yeah. I keep messing up my words today
Oh, that's okay.
and yesterday.
Well,
Yeah.
as I said, we're heading back now. Back to the car.
Daddy, what's more dry so we're not going to get as wet?
And what, sorry?
What's going to get us not so wet?
Oh, the grass. Yeah, the grass isn't so wet today, is it? Because the wind's blown it all away. I mean, on the way up here, we did get where we sat in the car and waited for the rainstorm to go because it got quite heavy, so it was really wet yesterday when we headed up here. We got wet feet, wet legs and everything, didn't we? But it's
Yeah,
not
it
too
was
bad.
about there for the wetness.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'll put a picture up now. But we went to Keswick Beer Festival, myself and my good fiance. And while I was there, we went down into Keswick on a Sunday on the way home. And there's quite a lot of camping shops there because it's quite a busy camping area. Like there's a lot of outdoorsy stuff there anyway. And while I was there, I picked up a MSR low down stove, and it does like so. Your stove goes on top of the tripod, and then there's a pipe that goes to the gas bottle, and it just keeps a lower centre of gravity. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It worked really well. But yeah, if you fancy trying one of them out, I do recommend it. And when we were coming up yesterday, I mean, we did put this in the earlier clip, didn't we? But unfortunately, due to iPhone memory storage, we lost it again. So as we were coming up for the opening of the trees, where we spotted that blue tarpaulin, I just thought that it was just the workers, but it wasn't. It was a couple of overlanders that turned up in their 4x4, the pickup truck, got a tarpaulin and pulled it over from the pickup truck over the cooking area, and then just chucked the tent up. But we stopped and had a quick word with them, and they were nice enough, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a good couple of people.
if they're not still there, we could probably show you
Yeah, we probably won't know because we just want to get back now.
where they kind of camped.
Um,
Who were really nice people.
and what was it you wanted to mention when we settled down last night?
Oh, last night we
Well, that puddle.
had watched this movie and it's really fun and funny, and it's called The Parent
The
Trap.
Parent Trap. Yeah, we sat down and watched The Parent Trap, didn't we?
Yeah, I
before
would
sleep.
explain it, but the way I'd explain it would kind of give some
Just-
stuff away.
Yeah, you give the plot
which
away,
is-
wouldn't you?
Yeah, which is the most, which is like the main thing.
Yep. So, you recommend The Parent Trap
Yeah.
on the side of a hill with your dad on Father's Day. At the time of recording, by the way, we've got up this morning, it's Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. So, you recommend The Parent Trap on the side of a hill while camping with your dad for Father's Day, yeah?
Or just for a movie night, or if it's
Just for a movie night.
or for if it's raining and you've got nothing to do or something.
That's extreme movie nighting. Maybe we should start doing that. Start extreme movie nighting. Get ourselves a nice big white backdrop and a projector. We could sit at the top of a hill and show the village down the bottom what we're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm
Anyway.
like at home, Daddy.
Oh,
Not wild camping.
oh, wet.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna stop waffling because, as you've noticed, I do that quite a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop waffling and we're going to start walking a bit faster.
Yeah.
Get down to the car, get dry feet, and get home to see the other two children
Yeah.
and my beautiful, beautiful fiance.
So I recommend The Parent Trap. The second time watching it.
We've already done this though, so we're just going to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay then, see you in a minute.
Bye.
As you can see, we've got our waterproofs on, our waterproof bag covers, because we literally, just as we were finishing the last clip, what happened?
It started raining, so we got everything in just on time.
Yeah, we put all the stuff, like the microphones away and the phones away just in time.
And he said he wouldn't need his waterproof trousers. And then we got to a certain point and he was like, oh, I should have put my waterproof
I
trousers on.
probably should have put my waterproof trousers on, but hey
And
ho.
I said, are you sure you should not putting your waterproof trousers on? And he said, yeah, I'll be fine.
Well, if only as I was a child and I knew everything just like you, huh?
I was giving you advice.
Yes. But anyway, so we've got our waterproofs on.
Yeah.
We've gone through the hard part, the grassy part. We were using like some tufts as stepping stones, weren't we? Because
Yeah, what did I do though? I went a bit too far. I didn't realise that I didn't see the big puddle of water and stepped right in it.
into it.
So now
And
my feet are full of
she was like a
water.
ninja,
I was like,
like a ninja running across the top of these little stepping stones. Not even stepping stones, they were just clumps of grass, weren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, do you recommend it?
yeah, I say a 10 out of 10. Why?
10 out of 10 would do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Despite the midges, of course.
Yeah, but they're not on every camp.
Yeah, why don't you try it in the 6 weeks? Because they're coming up.
Yeah? So you're recommending to the viewers that they should try it in the 6 weeks holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or on a weekend if you've got some time free.
Or if maybe you've been wanting to take your children wild camping and didn't know what to do and how to go about it, then maybe watch this video. Yeah,
Yeah.
and get some tips.
Yeah, bring your own little sweet snack.
Oh yeah, don't forget your snacks.
Yeah. And don't forget food and food flasks if you're bringing hot food that you need a flask
Yeah.
for.
So recommendations on food for the children were the packet noodles,
Yeah,
like
super noodles.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you just add water.
and leave them to steep for what, 10 or 15 minutes. Just the same as like the Trekkie food. What did I got? I got the fire pot. So what I'd
Yeah,
done is
it was tasty.
I'd forgotten your food flask, hadn't I?
Yeah.
So what I'd done was I emptied, because luckily I had 2 of the fire pots, chili con carne with rice.
If you
I
didn't,
emptied
what
2
would we
into
have
one
done?
and then put your noodles in and then just basically made it exactly the same. But it works really well, and you enjoyed them, didn't you?
Yeah. What if you hadn't have brought 2? What would we have done?
I'd have just had to have boiled it up in the takana, just like it says to do
And
on the packet.
And then I'd have to eat it from that.
Yeah, with this pork.
So yeah, that's what you'd do if you
Yeah,
forgot a flask and didn't have another fire pot food.
The overlanders have gone, haven't they?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
passed
they're
them earlier,
Yeah.
So-
So they've disappeared.
but wasn't it raining?
Well, it
so
is
didn't
quite.
really-
Yeah. What time is it now? Oh, you could have just watched. It's wow. It's nearly 1 o'clock. So we've had a nice steady morning. Nice Father's Day. And now a walk back.
Yeah, we actually walked faster than
Yeah, coming
we
back's been a
walked.
lot quicker.
Yeah, so come in here, walking up the hill and stuff. I had complained a bit.
Swap sides.
Yeah, sure. And this time I haven't complained at all.
No.
We crossed the bit where we needed to climb back over the fence, didn't we?
Yeah. We
And
went
Daddy was
past it,
like,
didn't we?
and my dad was like, hate to tell you this, but we've passed.
We've gone too far.
We've gone too far. Yeah, so then that's when I turned into a ninja, and I was like,
Ninja.
I think I found a path.
Red kite. You can see it just flying off.
No, I'm blind.
It's there, look. In
Yeah.
the distance now, you can't really see it. Oh, there's another one.
Oh,
It's 2.
the one near the tree. I
Yeah.
think I've seen it. But anyway, then I stepped in the puddle and then managed to get over, and then we've actually came a lot faster than we just thought. Because I think because we were going a lot faster, you thought it was a little bit further, but no, we
Yes,
then
yeah.
passed it.
Yeah, we've gone past it.
So we had to
Um,
head back to the right bit.
This chest bag, by the way, this makeshift chest bag's been fantastic. Like I say, I've got a little dry bag on the inside. That's just a
Oh, Malice is coming
Caramel
along.
dry bag.
Um,
Just a cheap and cheerful, wrapped up inside, electricals in it. Spot on, absolutely spot on.
Malice is coming then.
Oh no. Right, well, there's been no drone footage because, like I say, too windy. It's not too bad here, but above the tree line, it'll just
It's-
blow away.
Yeah.
But we're not far from the road now. We've got a little bit of road work to do. And then it's back to the car and then head home. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yep.
Yeah? You happy? Glad you done it?
Yep.
Do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Been warm?
Yeah.
Relatively dry?
Yeah.
Stress free? Full
yeah.
tummy?
Yeah.
Just the midges,
Well.
isn't it?
Mostly stress-free.
Just the midges.
Yeah, because they kept ending up in our tent. But after we'd bashed them out the corners a few times, they seemed to go away.
Yeah, they disappeared.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're nearly back to the car. We'll sign off here. And
You
we'll
can
see you on the
see the-
next one.
Obviously you just can't, but we can just see
See the
the
road. I
people
know.
in the road.
You might be able to see it from there.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe. But yeah, we're going to sign off here. And we'll see you on the next one. Oh, well.
Bye.
Anything you want to say?
Bye. Hope you have a good time if you try it.
Good girl.